The framers, in my opinion, were a group of intelligent people. To construct the Constitution took hard work. The idea of balancing the power of the states with the Electoral College system was genius. Here is a summary of the history and process of the Electoral College in the United States. Our framers definitely knew what they were doing with this little chestnut. The Electoral College system was established in Article 2 of the Constitution as a compromise between having the president be elected by Congress or by popular vote. It was established to ensure that each state, no matter its size, would have a voice in electing the president, making it fair and equal for all states. Each state is allocated a number of electors equal to the number of its senators and representatives in Congress. These electors have the crucial role of casting votes for the president and vice president. The process begins with the selection of electors. Political parties in each state nominate a slate of electors, who are often loyal party members. They are chosen at the state party conventions or by the party's central committee. On election day, when voters cast their ballots for president, they are actually voting for the slate of electors pledged to their candidate. The candidate who receives the most votes in a state wins all of that state's electoral votes, in a process known as a winner-take-all system. After the election, the electors meet in their respective state capitals in December to cast their votes. The candidate who receives at least 270 of the 538 total electoral votes becomes the president. It's important to note that while the electors are pledged to a candidate, they are not legally bound to vote for that candidate. However, faithless electors, as they are called, are rare and have never influenced the outcome of a presidential election. The results of the electoral vote are then sent to Congress, where they are counted in a joint session in January. If no candidate receives the majority of electoral votes, the House of Representatives chooses the president from the top 3 candidates. Critics argue that the Electoral College is an outdated system that doesn't accurately reflect the will of the people. They point out that a candidate can win the popular vote but lose the electoral vote, as has happened 5 times in U.S. history. However, supporters argue that the Electoral College ensures that all parts of the country are involved in selecting the president, not just the most populous urban areas. They believe it maintains the balance of power among the states and protects the interests of smaller states. Whether you support the Electoral College system or not, it is an integral part of our democratic process. Understanding how it works can help us appreciate the complexity and balance of our system of government. In conclusion, the Electoral College is a unique but controversial element of American democracy. While it has its critics, it continues to shape the landscape of U.S. presidential elections, ensuring that each state, regardless of its size, has a voice.